Next up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. They got Jabari Parker and Jason Terry coming off the books. Jabari Parker being a restricted free agent. And on the expiring contracts, we got Eric Bledsoe, Tyler Zeller, Shabazz Muhammad, former Rookie of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon, and Brandon Jennings. Also, interesting player right there. Jabari Parker, first of all, let's say Mike Budenholzer is now the new coach. So you know he's going to want to retain Jabari Parker to anchor down that front court. Jason Terry, Budenholzer is a disciple from that Greg Popovich group that had Budenholzer and Brett Brown on the staff. So he values veteran leadership. So Jason Terry, they're definitely going to retain Jason Terry on the vet minimum. They're $16 million over the cap, so it'll allow them to do so, or they might give them an exception. Eric Bledsoe at $14.5 million. A guy like Mike Budenholzer, to me, these are the kind of coaches that like to bring back guys who already know their system. And being that he coached in Atlanta, look for them to try to pry Kent Bazemore and of course the attractive contract of Eric Bledsoe at $14.5 million at the production that he has and the expiring contract. Look for them to try to swap between Kent Bazemore, who makes more at almost $17 million to bring back. And of course for Mike Budenholzer, this is my guy. This will be my wing to go right next to Greek Freak, point guard of the future. Who did they draft? All right, I don't see any notable guys that they drafted, but if they put Malcolm Brogdon right there at the one, next to Kent Bazemore, Greek Freak, Jabari Parker, Thon Maker, that's a pretty good, nice lineup. You want to retain Shabazz Muhammad. That'll be great as well. Brandon Jennings, an up and down kind of guy, but when he's good, he's real damn good. But the interesting part this summer would be the Eric Bledsoe thing. Will he trade him for a guy like Wes Matthews out there in Dallas, who's also an expiring contract? But I could see Mike Budenholzer trying to go get his guy that knows his system. And of course, Atlanta, they would love to come off their contract because Bazemore is on for another 2 years. So they will love to swap. They might do a straight up swap. Eric Bledsoe for Kent Bazemore. That'll be an interesting thing to look for the Milwaukee Bucks this summer.